everybody. Welcome to this month's free fiddle lessons office hours. Gonna play some tunes and wait and see if we've got some folks show up and ask some questions in the chat box. Pause in tune. I thought it was in tune. Let's try that again. This is La Contredanse, a nice crooked Quebec tune. There it is. So that's a tune I learned from Guy Bouchard up in Quebec City, though I guess he's moving. Gossip. Fiddle gossip. I guess I hear Guy's moving, Guy and Laura are moving to the Gaspé. Not quite as close to me, but a beautiful place. So I'll have to go and visit them there. Learn some more tunes. Excuse me, my nose is itching. So, maybe I'll stay on this Crooked Quebec tune thing for a little while. Here's another tune. Oh, the trouble might be some of the names. This is a tune from the repertoire of André Alain, and I don't think there's any other name for it that I know of. So a cricket tune is one that doesn't follow the usual 4-bar phrasing that's typical of most contredanse tunes. And so these tunes aren't suitable for contredances. And some people have slightly different definitions. For me, even if the phrasing, even if the tune's the right length, if the phrasing doesn't fit the 4-bar phrase sort of rule, I don't tend to play it for dancing. And I would term it crooked, though some people will say, no, it's a straight tune. It's the right number of beats. That's, my definition for what it's worth. So sometimes that means there's a beat cut out someplace. Sometimes it means there's several extra beats put in. Sometimes there are some tunes that are in 3/2. So rather than in 2/2 or 2/4, depending on how you like to write out your reels, you have an extra beat in every measure. What's one of those tunes? Cache tes fesses is mostly in 3/2. Oh no. No, it's not. 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, great. I thought it was, but then I was counting in my head and I wasn't coming out right. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So that's the A part one time through 2 phrases of 2 measures of 3/2 each, 6 beats. Rather than try to count all the way through it, I'll just play the whole tune. On the Cricket Tunes CD, they play that tune into Kashni Fest, so it's sort of in my head to do that. If you don't know about that album, it's a great one to get. I don't know the best way to get it currently. There's two of them, actually. Cricket Tunes or Air Tordus, AIRSTORDUS. And it used to be available from Guy Bouchard's CD website, but I think he's taken that down. The address was 30 below zero in French, which is 30 sous zéro TR 30 ENTESOUSZERO .com, I think. Or you could search for Guy, Guy, Bouchard, BOUCHARD. He's also on the album, the Cricket Tunes albums. And there's a booklet, a tune booklet, which for me, I have it, I think I have a copy. But for me, it's always easier actually to learn the Cricket Tunes mostly by ear rather than from sheet music. In particular, it's true with all tunes, but particularly the Cricket Tunes, it helps to hear the emphasis. And where the strong notes are and where the phrases run in ways that's kind of hard to get from sheet music, I think. Those CDs are a great resource for learning some Cricket tunes. Let's see if I can come up with another one. Oh dear, what's that one called? This one is called, Wigwam Polka, by a Métis fiddle player and composer, Andy Dejarlis. And it's a little confusing because the whole B part is the same as Reel in Montreal or Reel in Sherbrooke, depending on who you ask. That's also a tune that gets called a bunch of different names. And here in New England, we call it Reel in Montreal, but other people call it other things, other places. Anyways, it's a real wacky A part, and then hey, Reel in Montreal, and then real wacky A part. It's in the A part's in B minor. Whoops. I haven't played this in a really long time. I found it again. It turns out, as I was remembering as I was playing, it's not on the Cricket Tunes CDs. I don't think. I did learn it from Guy Bouchard also, and Baron Collins Hill, my duo partner, and I did record it on our first Velocipede CD. So there is a recording of it that's out in the world. But I don't know of any other recording off the top of my head. Anyway. Other great cricket tunes. Oh, how's that go? Nope. Guess I'm not gonna remember it. Have to come up with a different one. I think I played La Rachoudine before for an office hours, but it's a very nice and very crooked tune. So let's play that one. There also, I should say, there are crooked tunes in other traditions, not just in Quebec music. Though I seem to be specializing in Quebec crooked tunes this evening. And of course, then there are tunes in other traditions that might be like in 3/2, but that's not crooked. For example, in Brittany, in the Celtic region, in northwest France, they have a tune type called an Enterdro, and that's in 3/2. And there's actually a lot of emigration to Quebec through Brittany, and I have unsubstantiated theories that maybe some of the Andro melodies or the feel of the Andro melodies or Enterdro melodies cross the ocean and got mixed up with Irish tunes and came up with some of these 3/2 Irish tunes. They have a different feel, but anyways, but in Brittany, that's not considered a crooked tune. They don't because there's dance that goes just with that kind of tune. So it's not kind of strange in the same way. Anyways, I was going to play La Rachoudine, the name of which apparently is a sort of Francophone corruption of Irish wedding. La Rachoudine, Irash wedding, I don't know. And I don't know if it was once an Irish tune, but it doesn't sound very much like an Irish tune anymore. think there's a couple more tunes without which no little office hour session on cricket tunes wouldn't feel complete to me. I've been a long time since I've played this one. It's called Le Rêve de Quêteux Tremblay. I've got Amelia. Oh, yay. Welcome to my house. Oh, I love it. The last few days, and seems to like to come at dusk and taste all the azaleas. Okay, I'm back with you. It's in the key of F. Let's see what happens if I try to remember how this tune goes. I think I have it back now. How many A parts and how many B parts. I'm sorry. Wow. Maybe I'll just stop that tune. It's a great tune. You should look up the real version of how it's supposed to go. I was getting the notes right eventually, but I'm a little fuzzy on the parts. I haven't played it in I think I've played it in the last year, but maybe not. And before that it's been several years. So oh well. Another really classic one in my mind is another one I'm pretty sure I've played for office hours in the past, but a real Issodun. Let's see. Another one, not crooked, but in some people's books. This is one of those tunes with the right number of beats, but the phrasing's a little funky. So to me, crooked. To somebody else, not crooked. Is the March of Thomas Pomerleau. Still don't feel the tune. that's probably going to wrap it up for this evening. There's a whole host of cricket tunes. I'll get the names written out in the notes for on YouTube. So anybody who's watching this later, they should be down in the bottom on the not the comment section, but the information, I guess, the information section with links to the different tunes. So I hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you back sometime in June. I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but I'll let everybody know on Patreon. All right, have a great night.